It's in the game. It's in the game. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Cleveland Browns. And it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard, and we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Dustin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And off we go from Cleveland. Raheem Blackshear now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second and 10 now. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On third down, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hubbard trying this up the gut. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed to his running back.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
After winning the national title at Clemson and early success at Houston, there's no question that Deshaun's career has been slowed by some injuries and other challenges. But when he is on the field, at every level he's ever played, he's just got a calm. And that calm comes with the trusting of talent that he has in himself. He knows how to run, he knows how to throw, and when he's available, he's still a difference maker.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Jadeveon Clowney on that stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Connection made to Judy. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. He breaks a tackle, and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. From the gun, it's Ford. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play, and no problem converting on 4th.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Another one for Ford. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Ford. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Panthers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Hubbard quick on the draw. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, Well, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
They send a receiver in motion right. Here's 2nd and 14. Finds Sanders. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, Young. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Another punt brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. James Prochet returning this for the Browns. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Browns will go on offense. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Josie Jewell making that stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Watson to throw it. Finding Judy. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working from the gun, Watson. Judy there to grab it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Browns looking for a score just before the break. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Throwing is Watson. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Got a man. It's Njoku. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Sticking to the air with Watson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Panthers pick this one up. The 50. 30. Gets the 10. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown! The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Second down, Watson throwing again. That's completed right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Watson to the air. It's into the hands of Chubb. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Watson. Brought in by Ford. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports halftime report. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the one touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Browns and quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's Chubb on second down. He's contained at the line for no gain. Jadeveon Clowney on that stop. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be Panthers football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Now it'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Browns pick it up! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideout. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Throw reeled in by Njoku. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Josie Jewell making that stop. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, Watson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Motioning the tight end left. To the air on first down, Young. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. A lot of grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. This is ahead for about 5. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 32. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Watson on 1st and 10. That's more on the quick slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Connection made to Judy. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Carolina offense headed out now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Panthers nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Counterplay, Hubbard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They run again with Hubbard. And a short gain only as he gets up to the 37. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hubbard again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Carolina in punt formation. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. Man, it'll be their football. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Able to get it to Moore. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Working from the gun, Watson. He'll get this to Tillman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play, and that gives the Browns a 1st. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.